Marion will have possession to start the game.
Oh, and Marion firing it up there.
Okay, Clark, sorry I had to take care of a few things that...
You're always taking care of stuff.
Well...
If you just let other people help you,
this wasn't one of those things.
Better.
I pulled a Clark calmly.
It's a lot of three-pointers being shot, I'll tell you that much.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well,
I bet this guy jacks it, we'll have even more. Marion just heaving it up there.
Looks like
they're fast shooters and they got one to go.
Looks like the girls' game to start the.
That kid looked pretty athletic, actually.
Yeah, well, in football, I thought they were awfully athletic. Sterling turns it over. No, I pulled the Clark calmly.
You forget something?
And at the dead ball,
you lost something?
I'll explain it. Well, yeah, kind of.
Here they go. They must like our goals at the beginning of the game.
It's the same. I mean, is this the girls' game?
Yeah, starting the same.
Excuse me.
If they make this one, it's going to be kind of funny almost.
They're 4-10. They played 14 games so far, so they're down to, after tonight, just 3.
I thought he made it.
I did too. Berean beat them 70-37 on Tuesday night.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. And then they lost to Bennington 77-68. They did defeat Remington, Halstead, El Saline, and Harrington in four straight games in the middle of January.
There we got one down in there. To our post, Cody Royer.
Post,
on the block.
Cody
Post
Royer.
There we go.
If you have if you have a double sound going on, that means there's two players playing on your.
You reopened to a different one.
Yes, and there probably is 2 players playing, as there's a boys channel and the main channel that I have up there. So one of the
how
other.
do you get rid of it?
Just
you
need to
click
stop
one,
one, yeah. Zach Surface with the rebound. Tyus with a nice pass to Donovan Hopewell, and I don't know about that.
Yeah, he fouled him
You
hard.
think so?
Yes, early on.
Oh.
He didn't blow it soon enough. That's why you're off.
Well, no, I was watching him. I thought it was a good block, and then.
No, he was definitely fouled.
Lily Gray getting some good shots down there.
Where? Where
She's
is
down
she?
there. She's getting some good shots down there.
There she is. Can they see him?
Yeah,
They see the good shots at
Yeah,
home?
Michael Gray running our.
Does he switch it back and forth?
Yeah, he's switching it back
see.
and forth.
Then what do you do? Just solve problems?
Yeah. Gabe Riffle and Tyus Wilson with the follow dunk. 7-5 now, Sterling. Donovan, they're going to call him now. I don't think they called that over at Mound Ridge. He really got into their head over there on
Donovan got into their head.
Yeah, don't you remember over there?
They were getting pretty chippy, but I didn't know why.
Well, because we were defending them.
We did defend out the perimeter. We just wouldn't let them cut in the middle.
I told Coach Schneider that might have been as good a good as defensive performance as I've seen from Sterling in a long time with the energy for the whole game. Now, you thought the last 4 minutes of the third quarter went great.
Hey, they just changed the call.
Yeah, I don't think Donovan touched it. He got it blocked, but I don't think he touched it coming out. Now, that was a moving pick in the first. I did see that one.
Letting it rain.
This is your kind of game as Burton Harshman let it fly. Kaz Comley, Zach Surface, Donovan Hopewell, Tyus Wilson, and Gabe Riffle. Tyus.
Oh, that was nice by
Did I say
Kaz.
Tyus? I meant Kaz the Eraser Comley.
Why are you calling him the eraser?
I called him.
He had the
his
one block.
slot. Yep, I've called him the eraser in school the last 2 days. Nice step back there by Seth Lanning. If I remember right, he was their quarterback.
How do you remember these things? That's what's bizarre about your brain.
If you say it 100 times,
everything.
You would too if you ever learned anything. Tyus goes baseline, and that'll be a block.
He countered it.
Is it going to be? I thought maybe it was after the whistle, or to get a chance for a three-point play. So 2 baseline dunks that should be reminiscent of Bennington.
Yeah, it's going to be the same sort of thing, I think, but you never know.
That's Bryce Murmas, his second foul. Sterling trailed 3-0 and then 5-4. Yep, Donovan gonna pick 2 up. Yeah, if they watched, Coach Schneider's going, what? If he'd have watched any of this, of the girls' game, he would know that's not gonna happen.
Mount Ridge did let it go a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Over there, nice give and go.
Little NBA action there with the screen and roll.
Will
Yeah,
Alvin.
they're back within 3.
Alvin was one of their, he's a running back. He might have been the quarterback now that I think about it, and Cody Oden reigns it.
That's nice offense.
Clark, we've scored 14 in the first 4 minutes, 5 minutes now. They've got 9. And our goal is 40, right?
Yeah, we're going to have to play better defense. That's nice. That's a nice job by Cody.
I agree.
Getting away to shoot that.
Use the backboard and.
You know, Kaz is constantly throwing stuff to the bench. Mask, tape. Always running by throwing stuff.
You know, he's kind of a camera hound.
Yeah?
He kind of reminds me of somebody I know. That's an illegal pick.
Not according to the Marion guy.
You don't think. Coach Raymer's thinking that wasn't. Interestingly enough, and I met their assistant coach before the game.
Yeah?
And she was very kind.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, she was asking me a question, and so I wasn't.
What'd she ask you?
I wasn't sure where the front was, so she could give up her tickets or share her tickets, and
no,
I
she wanted to share tickets.
Carrie Collette or Colette, and you don't often see.
Man, all that teasing him has fired him up.
The Uncle Clark did a double take. You blinked twice on that.
I knew he was shooting it when he got it.
Yeah,
I knew he was making it too.
I know, you're just. He's got that Kaz bounce,
Nice
doesn't
pass,
he?
Kaz.
Tyus no good. Rebound. by Campbell Winter and Coach Raymer from will take a timeout. He is the high school principal, by the way.
This guy is?
Yep, Coach Raymer is.
He's not the normal principal.
What do you mean?
I've seen that guy that's been their principal for years.
He
He's
retired 2 years
tall,
ago.
dark
Mr.
haired
Gordon.
guy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was my shop teacher in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
He's retired, huh?
He retired when he was. I never took shop, but he'd come down and practice basketball against us. He was 6'8". He played at Northwest Missouri State.
He's not only 6'8", he was a big guy.
He's huge, and man, when he
He
hit
was
you,
tall and big.
when he hit you in practice,
You
you
felt
know,
it?
you felt it. He coached girls basketball. You did feel it.
Mhm.
He played at Missouri, Northwest Missouri State.
So he had a little basketball in him, huh?
Yeah, and his daughter, I think, went out to play at Wyoming, maybe
Cool. From Marion?
from Marion, if I remember right. I may be wrong about that. He has a son. He left Syracuse and went to Marion and became the principal out there for a long time.
Yeah.
I think he retired 2 years ago, maybe. So
Well, we didn't have any spring music stuff
he
to
missed,
see him at last year.
he missed the COVID business. Nice take by Brandon Mercer.
Ooh! That kid's fast.
Yes, he is. Mercer gave it up to Burton Harshman, and
They're down to our post, Cody Royer. Nice kick out from Cody.
Brandon Mercer with the rebound. Marion, they're going to run. Harshman, he throws it up. No
Nice
good.
Box out, Kaz, man.
Kaz Comley with the rebound.
That's playing pretty good.
Okay, he's starting to surpass you.
He's always surpassed me.
No.
It doesn't take much.
The Shark is
Oh! He reared it back.
yeah, that was behind the head. That's 3 dunks.
But that was a special one.
Well, if they continue to give baseline, you must not have watched the Bennington film.
It's the zone they're in. That's what you give up.
No, you don't. You force ball to middle, not baseline in the zone.
Well,
That's
what
where
they're
your help
giving.
is.
That's where we're getting the ball down
Well,
to against this
That
zone.
could be
That's where
because
it's going.
Cody Royer's down there sucking the defense up above him.
Tough shot. Made it.
Pass with a fadeaway. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Sterling leads 21-19.
Some of our biggest wins, I mean, point-wise, have been against Marion that I remember.
Yeah, the all-time record was set,
Was that at Marion?
yes, in 2018. I'm going to turn it up here a little bit for you, Clark, so don't say anything.
This is the best atmosphere we've had all year, in my opinion. What do you think?
Well,
It's fun in here, kind of.
yeah.
Of course, we're winning, but even other games we've been winning, we didn't have as much fun. Oh, good take by Zach from the top. He looked quick. What's the call?
Said he traveled.
Huh.
I missed that. (21-9) Sterling. Alvin turns it over. One thing about Marion is they're so athletic.
Yeah. How about that for athleticism?
No basket. And they have an illegal pick on
I
Gabe.
think it's on Gabe.
Yeah.
I don't think it's personally. I think Gabe just did a great job. I don't know. I bet that's exactly how he's coached.
Well, I bet Mr. Gray probably has the replay over there.
Hey, replay that. Let's see if he was fouled. Replay that last thing. You got it? Too far back.
Too far back.
You're not going to replay it.
But they always have athletes.
That's because they got that pool over there.
You think that's it?
And they just
swim.
Summer swimming. Ooh, what a board.
Seth Lanning.
And those big doors come up and they can go and then run.
It is pretty cool.
So they're all these triathletes.
Let's just say that he doesn't have one clue what he's talking about.
I know he's dunking all over them right now. We'll see a highlight of that baby in a minute. Little in and out action there. Took Gabe off guard. How he missed everything.
Nice replay there by.
Did you see it?
Yep, got to see it.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Well,
you got it clear down there where no one else can see it.
Well, it was supposed to come out here with this screen in front of you, but it didn't work out like I wanted it to. I got to go back to the drawing board.
Next week you'll tweak it.
Yeah. Well, we don't play at home next week.
No.
Oh.
Ka-ching.
I feel like we're on the playground watching this, don't you?
No.
You don't?
No, everything we're doing on offense is on purpose.
I'm not suggesting that. It's just letting it fly from everywhere. So what's causing that, Clark? Can you explain why Tyus has had 4 dunks from that right side baseline?
Yeah, those guys are out of position, and we're sealing it with our guy on the block. He just dribbles inside of the seal and dunks it.
Right. Donovan Hopewell with his third foul.
That's why Gabe got that foul. He was sealing so hard.
His third personal foul. (23-13), 5:35 left in the second as Mercer misses, but Alvin gets it back and then turns it over. Kaz Conley with the right hand nearly got it to go.
Got it. Hey, that was a Kaz block of last week from behind. Oh, good flash. Well, I thought Kaz was maybe going to get on fire.
Burmis with the rebound, and this Seth Lanning.
Decent offense there by Marion.
Yeah, I agree. Call a travel on that one. They thought that was Coach Schneider and Coach Wenzel saying he was bobbling the ball, and therefore he didn't have possession.
I don't think our coaches liked it too much. Even Beachy got up.
Would you have gotten up? That's the question. No.
Not on something minor like that.
You might have.
It'd take a major thing to get me up.
You would have strained a groin. Seth Lanning.
No doubt.
You'd have torn something.
My pants.
Yeah. Cody Royer playing post tonight against this zone.
Drake Mercer, that's his first personal foul. Marion's 5th team foul. Back in the game for the Black Bears, Gabe Riffle.
Tyus going after rebounds tonight.
He about went in the bleachers.
I think he might have gone in the, I couldn't see it. .326 left.
Well, he decided not to let it go that time.
Be a foul. Thought maybe Gabe shuffled his feet, but
Maybe because he got chopped.
Chopped?
He got chiefed.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Marion's 6th team foul. Back in the lineup for Marion, Bert Hirschman.
We got a timeout.
Full timeout called by Marion.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I maybe have to go to Wichita.
Boy, Ellie Del Shield's really flipping around over there.
She's a flipper.
She can really do it.
Sure kind of flipper.
What's Coach Snyder yelling about back there, man? We got a lead.
Well, they're getting a lot of open shots.
Well, they've got 3 minutes to hold them underneath 4 points to keep them to 40.
Right. Our 40.
Maybe that's what he's saying. What's in Wichita? Got to go get a new suit again?
No, I need to help my mother-in-law.
No good. Well, I help my mother quite a bit. In fact,
Now,
I got to take some bird feeders over to her house tomorrow.
You're a good son. I'm watching the legacy of Kobe Comley right now.
What's that?
Kobe's a stat man.
Yeah.
The legendary stat man of Sterling High School.
Legendary seems to run into Comley name.
Yes. That'll be a foul on a three-pointer of Gabe Riffle. And he beget then William Weiner.
Yes.
Who beget
Andrew?
Andrew Shurin.
Yeah.
Now, Kobe could play Minesweeper and do the stats at the same time.
Really? Was he good at both?
Yes. And
he didn't mess him up.
And I just saw Andrew playing solitary.
Well,
So
yeah.
it doesn't fall far from
the stat keepers.
from the stat tree, the Kobe Comley stat tree. Lanning 1 of 2 on this one. Cody Royer out, Cody Oden in. Donovan Hopewell with 3 fouls.
You know, we're only ahead by 6.
I know.
They're just kind of hanging around. I don't like it.
Feels like the girls' game, does it not?
A little bit, yeah. But it seems like
they're not shooting as well as the girls did.
Yeah, which is a little scary. It feels a little different. It feels worse to me.
Kaz with a nice kick out to Tyus. No good. Nice. Oh, Gabe with the rebound. Coach Schneider bringing Tyus to the point. Zach Surface, that's no good. Rebound, Gabe Riffle, left hand blocked by, or I should say fouled by Mercer. Brandon. Gabe drops the first one. Your brother texted me after that last quarter break and said no more dancing from us.
We were not dancing. We were sitting here moving around a little bit.
Well, that constitutes dancing for me.
We were trying to embarrass your daughter.
Yes, and it was working. Yes, because she kept telling me to quit.
We're going to do way more of it if it actually embarrasses her.
I'm officially a dad now.
No. Nice you figured that out after 20-some years. That was a tough shot.
Mrs. Wohler just chimed in and said, she said, I think we need to offer a class for sports broadcasting and videography. Lily is doing a great job.
There you go. She's a good singer. She'll be singing in our classes.
The problem with a lot of this is that the kids that like doing it, they play sports. And so
True.
it'd have to be kind of my junior high kids like Lily is.
Maybe you ought to do a junior high class with it.
I don't know if I'd want to do a junior
They're
high class,
fun to work with if you would enjoy them.
But it does help having help. Kaz with the take. Oh, where's the foul? Somewhere there.
Oh, that kid got hurt.
Yes, he did. Brandon Mercer, he took a tumble.
Well, how come they're not blowing the whistle?
I know. I think they wanted to give him a chance to get if they had a run out. How's that not a?
On who, though? That kid?
Yeah. He went right over the top of Kaz's body. Coach Snyder's explaining.
Well, these refs kind of support each other. They come over. They're going to 2-on-1 him.
Yeah.
Poor Coach Snyder.
Yeah, these just
feel so bad for him.
I do have to give you a compliment, though, Clark.
Let me sit down first.
You know, Tyus from about 25 drains that.
I know this is not a right statement, but I think that's a big shot. I think we needed that, actually.
Well, we kind of.
I just don't want to be close to these guys.
No. We've been scoring most of it off the free throw line the last few minutes, and that's a nice answer by
our
Burton
defense
Harshman.
is just not as tough as it was at Mount Ridge.
Well, they're calling it differently. You know what I mean? They can't get up and guard them like they.
Yeah, okay. You're probably right on that one.
Donovan tried. He ended up with 3 fouls.
Yeah.
Kaz finds Tyus, and Tyus will knock that down.
He looked good on those.
The compliment I wanted to pay you, and I'll tell it right at halftime as we're down to 12 seconds left here. That was a travel, and Kaz.
Nice move, Kaz. Oh, lost it. He got it back. Oh, it about worked out.
Well, it was an exciting first half.
Yeah, pretty fun.
You know, I get on you about not helping me sometimes because you never put anything away.
That's not true. I've been putting away these microphones.
And last over at Mount Ridge, he basically cleaned up the whole thing. And I appreciated that.
You were talking to somebody.
I was visiting.
Yeah, you were not even doing anything.
I was, and so I can't, I can't ride you all the time. You did a good job.
I only did the sound stuff.
Yeah. Well, you did a good job with it. So Sterling leads 33-21 at halftime. Clark, you got an interview?
Well, I got to look around here. I haven't been thinking of it.
I really would have liked for you to interview the assistant coach from Marion, but of course she's in the.
What would I interview her for?
Well, you don't often see females as assistants. And so I was wanting to get her perspective on that.
I could talk to Wendy Calderwood. She's right over here. We could talk about science.
I don't even see her, so.
Right next to Mark.
Oh, there. I didn't see Mark. Well, let's just hold off.
All right, let's just turn this
listen
thing
to
off.
the band.
Yeah, leave it so that people can hear the band. Hey, shoot it over there on the band so people can see them. I mean, a close-up, you know. I don't know what that song's called. We may be out of here early. It's around the clock. Okay, man.
halftime stats here in between while the band's resting here. Sterling was 13 for 31 from the floor, 3 for 15 from 3. Marion was 8 for 28 for 28% from the field, 3 for 16 from 3. Both teams turned it over 5 times. Sterling out rebounded the Warriors by 10, 23 to 13. Sterling led 21 to 9 after the first quarter, but were out, played even 12 to 12 in the second. Sterling leads 33 to 21 at the break. Hear a little more from the Sterling High School pep band directed by Abby Giles. Miss Giles is working hard over there, Clark.
Yeah, she works hard.
She is working hard. I'm going to turn up your gain a little bit, so don't say anything because it'll blast everybody out at home so we can hear the band. The Warriors come out firing, Clark. You're on now.
They came out firing in the first half, too.
You didn't get to hear the stats. They were 3 of 15 from, actually that was Sterling was 3 of 15. Now 4 of 16. Marion was 3 for 16 from the three-point line, from behind it, I should say. Donovan Hopewell back in after picking up his third foul in the early part of the second.
Baseline.
Be a travel on Seth Lanning. Maybe that's why he was beat.
Could be.
Traveled.
Who am I to judge?
What do you got to eat when I get out of here?
I got these burritos. I should show you how to make them.
I'd really rather
really
eat them.
Easy. I love them.
Cody
Donovan
follows.
And he got hit in the face.
Wow. We've seen 2 shots tonight that
Behind the goal.
we've never seen before. At least I haven't. One behind the goal, and that one hit the top of the standard. It's good defense by Zach Surface.
Cody elbowed the dude.
That'll go to. Might have hit him with the ball, don't you think?
Inadvertent. Okay, maybe.
I think he hit him.
Kid took something in the face.
I think he hit him with the
It
ball.
didn't seem to phase him.
No, not a bit. Donovan with the rebound off the miss of Bryce Murmas.
We got a forensics tournament here tomorrow.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
You need to clean your room up?
Yep.
Is it not virtual? Is it live?
We're live.
We're on virtual? Where all our kids are here, but the other schools aren't?
Right.
Is that what it is?
Yep. It's kind of weird how to do that anymore, but
nice break.
Nice pass by
Finish.
Tyus to
Oh,
Cody.
yes. One of the rare breaks we've had.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of fast breaks, do we? That's not
Why we don't try
what we
to. I
want.
think
Right.
We on purpose slow it
Coach
down.
Schneider used to do that a lot.
All the time. But it's a different group.
Yep. But this is more of what we do or did.
Boy, Cody was really jumped up there, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he can fly. Kaz Comley gave Riffle.
You know what I hate about my age? I may have said this before, but tomorrow I get a sleep in. It will be till 5:30.
You're going to sleep in.
And I'll wake up at 5:30 and I'll be so irritated. Or 5.
Well, don't text me.
You'll be awake too.
No. I might be. Gabe Riffle with the foul.
Gabe's got 3 already. The fouls are mounting.
That might have been blocked by Zach.
I think it's going to be dunked by Tyus. That was a good one. And I'll say this again. It is a pleasure to do our games because we have not seen a lot of this sort of stuff in our career. It's a fun year to watch our games.
Seth Lanning makes a 3. Yeah, we've seen more dunks this year by Tyus than I've seen in 32 years total. In fact, basically, the Bennington game, there were more in that game than Sterling just hasn't had the kids that could dunk.
Well, nobody can get it. Very few got a tie. I mean, it's not only rare for us, but
yeah, agree.
I mean, not only can he's tall, but he just jumps so high.
Well, when you high jump 7 foot as a freshman, that is exceptional.
Yeah.
Not even that's not doing it justice. Exceptional.
Did you high jump? You got the body for a high jumper.
I tried.
Nope, no ups.
No ups. Kaz Tate can't finish.
Right idea.
Rebound Lanning. 42-24. 4 minutes left in the third. Kaz skies. Nice pass by Cody.
Oh, what a strange thing of events that was.
Gabe couldn't handle it. Cody was standing out of bounds, had no choice over to hit him in the face. Cody Royer with the block, and
same thing happened
there. Seth Lanning catches it out of
bounds.
bounds.
That is crazy. It happened within a minute of each other.
He has no choice but to catch it. That's crazy.
It's crazy. What are the odds? If something happens on this time, we're going to have to call it some sort of a miracle. The out-of-bounds miracle. Marion kind of picking up their defense, I think. A little more reachy.
Braden Mercer, I should say, not Brandon. Braden Mercer with the foul. It's his third first team foul for Marion this half. Sterling with 1. Donovan with a nice seal, but I think Cody got fouled, but Cody Oden with the foul on the Bryce Murmas take. not sure Zach really wanted to shoot that. I think he got caught between throwing it to Gabe and.
No, I think he's going to shoot
you
it from the very
do?
beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could be on Cody or Kaz. Cody, I think. Cody picks up his. That's Cody's first. I'm not sure who they called that other foul on. They said number 5.
I don't know that we have a 5.
That might have been blocked by Gabe. In and out by Alvin. Tyus clears it. Cody Oden from 3. That'll be long. No good. Rebound, Bryce Murmas. Lanning with the step back. Cody with the rebound. Cavs with the travel. 42-26, 152 left in the third. $120-115 now. Sterling with 3
I think
fouls.
he traveled there, maybe.
Did you? I did.
First basket in a while.
I couldn't see it. 1 minute now left is Cody Oden.
Things have lulled me to sleep.
Yes, I believe you over there. We're going to have to get you a 5-hour energy drink.
I don't drink that stuff.
I know you don't. We're going to have to
It
get
makes
one.
everybody gain weight when you drink
What?
that stuff. Yeah.
How's that any different than the Doritos you eat?
I haven't been eating that many Doritos.
Just burritos.
Yeah, a lot of burritos.
Who's been making the burritos?
Kay makes them.
Thought you said you were going to teach me how,
I know how to make them.
but you've never made them.
Not often. It's not very hard.
Sterling should hold it for 1.
I don't think we're going to hold it. We're just going to go shoot it.
Nice seal by Cody Royer. Kaz with the Kaz Comley flip. And his dad looks.
Is he not happy?
I don't think he's not unhappy, but or he's
shaking his head.
Yes.
No one yelled, hey.
I hope you don't yell it. You'll blow out my ears.
Hey.
Hey. I kind of like that. Next week, Sterling goes to Sedgwick on Tuesday, and I believe Trinity on Friday.
We go to Trinity?
Yes.
Oh, didn't we go there last year?
Yep.
I like going there. There's no, of course, they won't have no crowd. Oh, well, I like going back. There's always so packed because their gym's so small.
And I don't know that we're going yet.
Oh, we're watching it?
Maybe.
Do they stream it?
They do. They use the
There's no
same
reason for us to go.
They use the same thing we do, and they use their radio broadcast. So I don't know that will be going.
Yep. That's too bad, but we can watch it.
And I don't know if they're letting, I would guess they're only letting 2 people in.
That thing's small.
So.
Rained that thing.
Burton Harshman. Sterling up by 19. Nice
That's
seal.
a seal by Donovan. It was nice, wasn't it?
Do you think the players that ever take it to the basket realize that?
To thank the guy that sealed
Yeah.
for him? Yeah, I know they realize that.
That's why I was
practice
asking
that
you.
junk.
That's why I was
That's
asking.
why Tyus was dunking so much.
Yes, I know that. I just didn't know if that was deep. That was back on the E of the Black Bears over there. Cody will.
He didn't get close.
Same place he shot it the other time, too.
It's a bad spot. He needs to move off of it. This guy reins her up there.
That's from the R on the Black Bears.
We're seeing a lot of crazy stuff now.
I told you this is playground.
That looked a little more playground than normal. I thought he was shooting the oop to Caden to dunk it.
I did too.
Then it went right in. This game has come to a crawling, no energy pace.
I would say it's more the quality. Called Cody with a travel before he got thumped. Coach Schneider may be watching it pretty close here to keep Tyus out of this in a little bit.
Why?
Just so he didn't get hurt. He told me on Friday or Tuesday he was kind of wanting to get Tyus out of there a little bit. He was getting fouled pretty hard. Well, they didn't call him fouls, but Sterling, it's as far as sub-state goes. After Tuesday's, Donovan will get fouled. After Tuesday's results.
Where are we seated?
Well, right now we're seated third because our winning percentage is .615. We're 8-5. We'll go to 9-5. Medicine Lodge is 8-6, and they're in the 4th seed right now because they're going to go by percentages, not by wins. And as I told you the other night.
Is that because COVID? They're going by percentages?
Yep. So Sublette, Elkhart, and Spearville are all right there at 5, 6, and 5 wins. And Sublette actually is the 5th seed because they're 5 and 6. So if the season were to end right now, we would be playing Elkhart. They would have to come all the way up here.
I got to tell you, if that's on a school night, I don't want to go out there.
It's going to be on the school night.
Yeah, let's keep winning.
And,
I may not ever recover.
Elkhart was a long trip when we played them in high school.
I'm surprised he didn't shoot the 3 on that one.
Elkhart was 75 miles from me.
You played them?
Yep.
What was their mascot?
The Wildcat. And they're black and orange. Avery Holiday, of course.
That'd be a good trivia question. How many Wildcats are there in the state?
I think it is the most popular mascot. Syracuse leads the sub-state as Caden Webb comes up with a steal after Zach Surface caused it. Syracuse is 12-2. Ellenwood at 11-3.
And we discussed this already, but none of your relatives are playing, right? All the Richters are out of there, all your cousins and stuff.
You mean at Syracuse?
What's he getting warned for?
I don't know.
That means he's got to sit down, right?
Yeah, the coach got warned.
Yeah, or is that a technical when he's got to sit down? Nope. I guess he can stand up.
Yeah, he's not.
He's giving it to this other ref after he got a warning. That guy always tries to come over and help.
Yeah, he's letting him vent. Because he's probably yelling about the other one. That's what he's doing.
Right.
So he's saying, okay. 4:05 left, 57-32 now. You asked me about my relatives.
Yeah.
Where?
In Syracuse.
I have no relatives in Syracuse.
That's
there
what
was
I was asking.
one Richter family. That was it. It was just us. There
You
were
think
no
you
extended.
could have some cousins or
No,
something
there's no
out there.
extended family there. It's not like in Sterling, where everybody's kind of related to everybody.
Why isn't it more like that out there?
Because there's really nothing.
Where was your dad originally from?
Ellenwood.
Well, that's the deal. Your dad's roots are in Ellenwood.
Yes.
Where's your mom's roots at?
Ellenwood.
She's also from there?
Ellenwood, Maxville.
Well, why do they go out to Syracuse?
Had green chalkboards.
Is that something special at the time?
Yes.
And what were they before, black?
Black.
That's
And
why they're called blackboards.
Yeah. So green chalkboards, he told me.
That enticed him.
That drew him back there, and he just never left. Good place to raise kids. Tough environment, but you don't know it when you're there. Tyus with a nice give to Cody Breuer. And, but yeah, Elkhart is a long way away. Syracuse is 3.5 hours from here. I thought maybe they might host it one day since they have a new gym.
Who does?
Syracuse. What's interesting about that is they have a gym that was built in the 1970s that is just like Lions.
They do not. With 2 decks big like that?
Oh, it's huge. It's a
Where you
beautiful
played?
gym. Yeah, where I played. It's
Did
just
you
like
ever
Lions.
fill it?
Like on tournaments.
It's impossible to fill something like
Tournaments. But then they just recently built a brand new one that's not as big, but it has the, it's like these modern ones that have the track around the top. You know what I mean? They had to get one of those. So they've got 2.
Really
Their
nice
JV gym is better than. (61-33), and that'll cause Coach Schneider to clear the bench. Trevor Oakes.
You know, Zambo's getting taller. I saw him in the hall the other day.
Noah Zambo. Carson Scheimer, along with Gabe Riffle and I believe Caden. Yeah, there's Caden. Caden Webb out there. 61-33. Right before that 30 mark. So the clock stops. As Coach Raymer, he decides to clear his bench as well. Cooper Bailey with the basket. This is Carson Scheimer to Caden Webb. Trevor Oakes. Nice seal by
Gabe.
Gabe.
He had to clear out of there.
They won 61 to 60-some to 13, I believe.
In the B game?
Yeah. $154 left. Appreciate Colton Madden for filming for us tonight. Done a good job. Michael Gray for running our switcher. Lily with the running the floor camera.
The switcher.
That switcher's not easy to run. You kind of got to have a feel for it. You know, you don't want to be cutting away too much to you know, you don't. That's why I didn't trust you with it. I thought about teaching you, but I just don't think you
I
could
zone out too much.
Yeah, I know. Your attention span would have lasted for about that long. I think you've fallen asleep on me.
Yeah.
Trevor Oakes with a nice steal.
Yeah, I'm getting to the wear down time.
I'm kind of with you, and I hate to say that, but I started setting this stuff up at 3:20, 3:30, and
that's when I went. Well, I was still in the building till 4.
And I got it set up just before the JV girls game, and it was still terrible. I don't know what happened, but Caden Webb battling with the left hand gets it to go. Caden's a great teammate, kind of giving some of his time away. .40 seconds left. Caden Wilhelm will throw it away, and he has that look on his face that I felt before. Trying hard. .27 seconds. Carson's going to have to pass it. Sterling will travel to Sedgwick, and Sedgwick always plays us well. It doesn't matter what the situation is. We should have a pretty good stream down there too, as I've visited with their tech people, and so hopefully Sterling will win 63-35. So a good night for the Black Bears here in Sterling as they take down the Warriors. And Clark, any final words before we send it in?
Sorry, I wasn't more inspirational in the second half.
You are an inspirational color announcer. Again, thanks to Michael Gray and daughter Lily for running our stuff tonight and adding a little bit of fun to it, a little difference in this. So appreciate that. Sterling takes the whole thing tonight. Wins all 4, and
that's a good thing.
Yep, it's always a good thing. Winning is
fun. Winning is fun.
No, winning is
better than losing.
Thank you. After I gave you a quote in the thank you, Michael. Thanks, Lily. In the quote book, you blew it. Well, that'll do it for Clark. Of course, he might have done it from you at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, been done for a while.
And that'll definitely do it for me, and we'll pick this stuff up and move on, and we'll see you on Tuesday night from Sedgwick. We're at Sedgwick.
Sedgwick Tuesday night.
Might have to watch haven't decided if I'm running the YouTube for them. Like they got their YouTube channel, and I've got their links, but I think we'll
have. Do they stream it?
They stream their JV gym, so I won't stream those, but I've got the links on the website already, and so we'll do that, and you and I will definitely have the varsity games if you want to go.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be really cold though.
Well, let's not die going over there. It's not worth that.
Well, I didn't say it's snow. I just said it's going to be cold.
No, we can deal with cold. So. We got lots of insulation.
Yeah, you and I both do. Well, thank you all for joining us on another Friday and another Black Bear win, because winning is always better than losing.
That's
and
right.
For the Shark.
Write that on your tombstone.
Yep. For the Shark.
I like winning more than I like
unless you want to hear from Coach Snyder needs to come up here. We're going to interview him.
He seems happier than normal. Have you been in the locker room yet?
Nope.
Well, then why are you up here with us?
Just thought I'd come say hi to my good buddies up here.
Yeah.
You guys work so hard and do everything for us.
I don't think
you don't get the recognition that
I've just been an inspiration
you deserve
tonight.
Is the biggest thing.
Well, you got 30 seconds?
Yep. I got to go talk to him.
What's the highlight of this night for you? Go.
I thought we were able to work our 3-2 zone offense a lot, and that's probably our weakest thing that we've done. Hopefully none of the other teams we play are going to listen to that, but we figured it out early. And
you have no fear of anybody listening to this
We figured it out early.
You
and
can
then
probably
we
tell everything about your team and be totally safe.
And then we kind of got a little shot happy. You know, I think we let them shooting a lot of threes make us shoot a lot of threes. And then we figured it out at halftime and got that cutter into the middle and started executing a lot better. So I was happy with that. That was probably the biggest takeaway of it.
I would say that was a good takeaway. You got a lot of good seals tonight.
Yeah, good seals, I thought.
Seals all over the place.
I thought everybody – I mean, we work it hard, and it was nice.
Yeah, that was good. All right, see you later.
All right, thanks. Bye.
It's always more fun to do that than when you win. I'd like to get these people more often. There's just no time, you know, locker rooms and people want to get out of here. So
that's not true. No one wants to listen to us. Anybody still on there? Are those people still on there?
They're still hanging on.
Well, let's interview somebody else.
No, we're going home.
Let's interview Wyatt Newberry down there.
No, I'm not interviewing Wyatt Newberry. I loved Wyatt, but I'm not interviewing
Let's
him.
interview the Stuckey baby. Not Stuckey, Beachy baby.
Beachy baby.
Yeah,
well, with that,
what the baby would have to say.
They're quickly turning off.
Bye-bye,
They've had enough.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.
I'm Brian Richter, and for the Shark, I've had enough of him. It's over. Good night. Say good night, Clark.
Good night, Clark.